Hey everyone, this is Jasmine. I'm a Reiki practitioner and also a counselor in training. My Instagram handle is Pluto Alchemist, and if you would like to find out more about me or what I do, I'm gonna leave my details below so you can check them out. So today, I cannot believe it. I didn't realize it's gonna be so many episodes. So anyway, today we are at Reiki Series episode 5. Today's gonna be a long one. Also, today is more of like the technical information side of things. So if you're interested, continue watching. So today's question is, why are there so many types of Reikis out there, and what type of Reiki do I practice? So just a little disclaimer, I am not an expert at all of the Reikis out there, so I'm just gonna share about what I know and understand. So let's talk about the Reiki that I practice, which is Usui Reiki. So Usui Reiki is considered one of the original forms of Reiki. It was developed by Mikao Usui in the early 20th century in Japan, and if I'm not wrong, I think it's in Kyoto, and it focuses on energy healing through the layering of the hands to channel the universal life force, promote balance, relaxation, and also healing. So Usui Reiki emphasizes living by these 5 principles, which is also known as the Gokai. These principles are a form of spiritual guidance for personal development and healing as well. So here are the 5 Gokais. Just for today, do not be angry. Just for today, do not worry. Just for today, be grateful. Just for today, work hard or be diligent in your practice. And just for today, kind to others and also yourself. These 5 principles emphasizes living in a moment and cultivating positive qualities to enhance personal well-being and support healing. And also don't take the English translation that literally, as some of the meaning are unable to translate from the Japanese language. And since its development, other forms of Reiki has also emerged, but Usui Reiki is generally considered as the foundational or the traditional form of the practice. So to dive a little bit deeper into Usui Reiki itself, there are generally 4 stages or 4 levels, which is Reiki level 1, 2, 3, and as well as the master or the teacher level. Personally, I have been practicing Usui level 1 since September 2022, and I had attained Usui Reiki level 3 since November last year, and currently pursuing to be a Reiki teacher. So it took me quite a while to actually come to where I am right now, which is over a year plus. There is a reason why the progression takes time. So firstly, it's about personal and spiritual growth. Reiki is not just a healing modality, but also a spiritual practice as well. Each level involves the deepening of understanding and experience, which of course takes time. For example, level 1 focus more on self-healing and becoming familiar with the energy, and while level 2 we learn how to channel Reiki for others and as well as introduction of symbols. So each level actually has a different focus, which slowly help us to build the foundation, energetic integration. So after each attunement, the process that opens up for a person to channel Reiki energy, the body and mind needs time to adjust and integrate the higher levels of the energy. Most of the time, this involves healing work and letting go of things that no longer serves us. This integration period allows practitioner to become comfortable with the new energy, symbols, and technique introduced at the different stages. Practice and experience. So it takes time to develop the sensitivity to energy, hone the skill, and gain confidence in working with others. Hence, to become proficient in Reiki, practicing is very essential. So gaining enough practice between levels ensures that the practitioner is ready for the next stage or the next step. Understanding the principles. So the 5 Reiki principles, the Gokai, requires reflection and application in everyday life. A deep experiential understanding of these 5 principles helps a practitioner to embody the spiritual aspects of Reiki, and it takes time. Ethical responsibility. So as practitioner advances, they take on more responsibilities, possibly teaching others, advocating for Reiki, or even becoming Reiki teachers themselves. This level require a deep understanding of Reiki ethics, the responsibility in healing and teaching, which actually again takes time to practice. The time between levels or stages helps ensure that each practitioner is fully prepared energetically, spiritually, and practically for the next level of Reiki. So let's talk about the other forms of Reiki. So personally, I have to be really honest, I am not that well versed in other forms of Reiki. For fun, I found some websites that sells different forms of Reiki attunements out there that you can purchase off their website, and personally I had purchased and tried a few of them out of curiosity, but I've never really dived as deep into them as Usui Reiki. So basically, if you explore out there at different kind of Reikis, there are like different focus or different intention set. For example, I've heard of soulmate Reiki, I've heard of money Reiki, where there's kind of like an intention set, or like there's a theme for the kind of Reiki or like Reiki attunement that you can purchase off different websites. So just to touch base on Usui Reiki as well, which you will actually learn during a Reiki healing session, or if you intend to become a practitioner, you'll learn in your classes as well that you can set intentions with Usui Reiki as well, and you can send Reiki energy to it, because where intention goes, energy flows. And on a side note, I also have heard that you can learn Usui Reiki and get the attunement online as well at a very small cost compared to how much I have been paying of my Reiki classes and Reiki levels. I've also even heard of people who receive all of the attunements from level 1 all the way to Reiki teacher or masters as well in just one day. So again, like all of these things that I've shared, this is kind of like an overview of what I know, but I feel like you may get a sense from what I've just shared that there are like so many types of Reikis out there where you can learn and receive attunement in so many different ways. And of course, it is not really my place to judge and comment. Personally, I have a lot of gratitude for Usui Reiki, the Reiki that I am practicing. It is not gonna be all rainbows and unicorns all of the time, because that's not what spirituality or healing is all about. It's not gonna be linear, and nor it is a miraculous quick fix to get and attain what you think might grant you your happily ever after. However, that being said, still remain curious, keep an open mind, and I encourage you to explore all of the different types and modalities out there. And as I have said many times in my past few episodes as well, always tune into your body, tune into your psyche, see what your intuition might share for you while you are trying out experimenting different kind of Reiki, different kind of modality and approaches. So thank you. Today is more of, I would say, information about Usui Reiki, because that's the bulk of what I have shared. So just on a side note as well, as I have mentioned earlier, I am currently pursuing to become a Reiki master or a Reiki teacher. And if you are interested to become a Reiki practitioner yourself, whether is it for self-care or is it for you to offer it to the world in the future, you can drop me a DM through my Instagram or subscribe to my newsletter through my website to let me know that you are interested, and I can reach out to you when I'm ready. Yes, we have come to the end of today's episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye bye.